This is the 2021 May-June paper 41, question 9a, which is all about this triangular prism. All right. Now, they give us a lot of information here, and then they tell us to calculate the total surface area of the prism. Remember, surface area is the outside, which means we have to calculate the area of each of the faces and add them together. Okay. Best one to start with is the front face, which is a triangle. Now, the area of a triangle, if you can remember correctly, is the base times the perpendicular height. The base BC is not there, not given it to us. So we're going to have to work that out. Okay. The fact that that's counts 6 marks indicates that, all right, there's going to be something else to this, and this is probably it. Okay, so how can we work out the base? We've got a right angle triangle. So immediately you think SOHCAHTOA or Pythagoras. Are we going to use any of the angles? No, we got 2 sides, the hypotenuse and one other side, so we're going to use Pythagoras to work that out. Now remember, Pythagoras is always the longest side equals the other 2 sides added to get squared, added together. Right, so if we move the 13 to the other side and square root it, what we're going to have to work out is 20 squared minus 13 squared. Let's type that into the calculator. Square root 20 squared minus 13 squared. Okay, now the answer, we can leave it in root form, or you can write it as a decimal. Okay, just don't round it yet, because we don't have the final answer, so write at least 5 or 6 digits, but I prefer to keep it in root form. That will be more accurate. So now we can move on to working out the area of the front triangle. Okay, so the area of the triangle. Area of a triangle is half base times height. Okay. Now, once we worked out the area of this triangle, we'll have the front face. Remember, at the back there's another triangle, which looks exactly the same. So after we've halved this, we'll have to double it again. So if you want to work out the area of both triangles, we're going to have to multiply this by 2. So once we work this out, we're going to half it and double it again, which means in the end, we can simply do the base times the height. Now we got the base there, we just worked it out. So we just times it by the height. That makes it easier. So I just take this answer I have here and times it by the height, which is 13. And there we go. Once again, you can write it in decimal form, just don't round it yet, or like I prefer to leave it in root form, which is more accurate, whichever you prefer. Good, we've made good progress. I've already chipped down at least 2 marks or more from the 6. All right, next thing is the other faces. So what other faces are there? There is the side, we'll put the left side face. There's the bottom, and there's the slanted, and they're all rectangles. So let's start with the slant rectangle, I'll call it. Slant rectangle, and that is this one over here. Okay, and then we got the length and the width. So it's easy as 20 times 24. Let's do that quickly. 480. Okay, then what else do we have? We got the face on the left, which is this one over here. All right, which has got a width of 13 and a length of 24. So that, let's call it the left hand rectangle, will be 13 times 24. Squeeze it very quickly. 312. And the last face we have, how are we going to mark this one, is the bottom rectangle. or the base, the bottom of the base. And this has got a length of 24 and a width, which we worked out over here, which is root 231, or 15.198 if you want to use that. So let's do 24 times root 231, and how conveniently it's just 24 root 231, or if you want to write the decimal values you can. So we're almost finished. I think we now got 5 of the 6 marks. We just need to add everything up. So what do we need to add? We add the 2 triangles. Don't double it because we already doubled it there. And the 3 rectangles. Add them all up together. And then we should have the correct answer. So I still have this one on my calculator. I'm going to add it backwards. And there's the final answer. Right. If you're not sure how to round this, write all the digits. Okay. But as it says on the paper, always round it to 3 significant figures. A final answer, this one, but you'll get your marks if you write that one. Okay. Full marks, 6 marks, no problem.